Okay, back at the desk. I wanted to do something a little bit different today. And it's not show you this cool picture of Charles Napier. He was in Silence of the Lambs, but this is a photo of him from a Star Trek episode in the 60s. But that's not what I wanted to show you. Earlier in the week, I sent a video around to a couple of friends and a couple of family members, and everyone really seemed to enjoy it. And my good friend Trainer B said, you should do a video of cool things to watch, because you always have cool things to watch. And so I thought that was actually a pretty good idea. And the first video, so I've got 5 videos for you. The longest is 1 hour and 15 minutes. The shortest is 4 minutes. And I'm just going to show you a little clip of each, and there'll be links down in the bottom to get to the videos. So the first one, the one that I sent to friends and family, no, not this one. The first one, the one I sent to friends and family, is this one by a guy named Bo Miles.
This is my block. It's a perfect mile. This is me, Bo. Nice beard, eh? And this is my barn, where I make things. I'm going to run 26 laps of my block in the next 24 hours. At least a mile an hour, which equals a marathon. The marathon provides a structure, where in between laps, I'll do as much as possible. Making things, odd jobs, cooking, fixing stuff.
There's kind of no point, but there's lots of point to it as well. To do as much as possible in a day, lots of tasks, and to get back to being practical, get away from the screen. And I'm a bit fat, I want to lose the gut and do stuff that I've been meaning to do for ages. It's exciting because I have no idea how I'm going to feel in 24 hours, nor what I get done.
This is a great video. He's just super likable, has a delightful accent. Every time I watch it, I walk away from it talking a little bit like Bo. A lot of fun, and he's an outdoor educator and a really great filmmaker. I really enjoy his videos. My runner-up video of his is called, I think it's called Bass by Kayak, and it's about, he's a sea kayaker, a highly skilled sea kayaker, and it's him and 2 guys crossing Bass Strait. So if you like him, that's a good series that you can watch. The next one I want to show you is 4 minutes long.
One of the most exciting scientific findings of the past half-century has been the discovery of widespread trophic cascades. A trophic cascade is an ecological process which starts at the top of the food chain and tumbles all the way down to the bottom. And the classic example is what happened in the Yellowstone National Park in the United States when wolves were reintroduced in 1995. Now, we all know that wolves kill very...
I'm going to leave it there. It's super fascinating. It's only 4 minutes long, and it's about what happened to the park, to Yosemite National Park, when they reintroduced wolves. Really fascinating. Only a 4-minute watch, and worth every second. And the wolves are cool. The third video that I want to show you is this guy, the longest, 1 hour and 15 minutes. And it is called Where Dreams Go to Die, and it's from the Ginger Runner, which is also a really good YouTube channel that I watch. And it's about the Berkeley Marathons.
Weather Service in Nashville has issued a tornado warning for
In 2016, I was offered the opportunity of a lifetime. I had been given special permission to document my dear friend Gary Robbins' dream of attempting the Berkeley Marathons. This being our first time to Tennessee, we were welcomed by rain, tornado warnings, seeking safety and shelter in a Walmart parking lot, and an all-night trek to set up camp in Frozen Head State Park.
Maybe. Well,
Does it have an auto lock or what is it?
I'll do it.
Gary Robbins from North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I am currently standing in Frozen Head State Park in Wartburg, Tennessee. I'm about to run in circles through these mountains in an attempt at an impossible race known as the Berkeley Marathons. Berkeley Marathons, as most people know now from a documentary that recently came out, is a race held annually here in Frozen Head State Park. It was the most obscure of obscure events. There is no marking. There are books hidden in the forest. A lot of it is off trail. Every time there's a finisher, they make the race slightly harder to keep it at the parameters, the outer limit of human potential. It's called a 100-miler. It is known to be at least 130 miles. The latest stats that were sent through was that this race had a total of 133,000 feet of climbing and descent.
To put that into perspective, that's more elevation gain than Western States and the Hard Rock 100 combined. It's also more elevation change than climbing and descending Mount Everest from sea level, twice.
So the Berkeley is the most difficult adventure race, and this movie is just a great view as to what makes it so crazy, and it draws you in pretty quickly. Next on my list is, I'm going to mispronounce his name. Eric Andra, I think is how you say it. I'm not sure. He's a sailor from Norway, and this is the sailor I aspire to be. This is called Sailing Single-Handed Across the North Sea, Winter, and it's 30 minutes long and absolutely incredible.
Beach partying. Food recipes. Pina coladas. I'm here to take you on another trip on the ferocious North Sea, wintertime. And if you want to join me on this, you better wear your gloves because it's going to be a cold one. See you.
This guy is an incredible sailor, and also a really good filmmaker. Just a great series of videos about sailing and sailing really in extreme weather. Just super outstanding. The last video I want to show you is a Casey Neistat video. I like Casey, but he can drive me a little bit crazy, but this is a sensational video. And essentially, it's telling the story of a film company approached him to make a video to promote a movie, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. And he said, I want to take the budget and use it to feed people in the Philippines after a typhoon. And really struck home for me because most of you probably don't know that I used to work in the film industry and I made TV commercials. And one of the things about it that drove me crazy was the millions of dollars that we spent just advertising things. And it just seemed like a huge waste of money when we could have been doing good things with that money. And Casey took that budget and is doing good things with it. I'm going to cut ahead a little bit. Oh.
This is what the Secret Life of Walter Mitty's promotional video budget looks like.
This is the power of one person with a good idea and not enough sense to say no. Really great video. So those are my 5 video recommendations for this week. I don't know that I'm going to be recommending another one next week, but there you go. And I'll leave you with this photo of my dog licking my ear. Hey, have a great day. Have fun outside when you get outside. I'll see you later.